What is up, friends? Trying something a little different today for you guys. You know, a few of the guys on the team and I were talking and we started reminiscing about free reign bomb track, which we shot at the Pantera training facility in West Virginia. And we were talking about how insane it was to film. You know, some of the crazy moments of the video and even moments that you guys didn't get to see because they were left on the cutting room floor. And I want to just take a minute and walk you guys through the video, explain in more detail about some of the background, the location, and some of the things that I'd honestly forgotten about. You know, this project was done during the early months of the pandemic. Events were getting canceled left and right, and we still wanted to bring fun content and we wanted to do things. We didn't want to sit at home. So we had this location in our mind for some time. You know, this is a training facility for a lot of like military defense, but also is home to like one of the coolest drift tracks in the country. We decided that we would go there for a couple days of shooting, and the result of that was what you guys may or may not have seen as a free reign bomb track. Honestly, we feel like it might have got shadow banned because of the name bomb track, but it was such a suitable name, and I'm a big fan of that song by Rage Against the Machine. All right, so that's the background. Let's get to it, friends.
Are they crazy?
They might be a little crazy, a little calculated, but we've got to hurry up because they're literally about to start live fire training.
All right, let's do it.
So it's actually true. They gave us the entire run of the facility, and it's very true that they also do live fire and did do live fire training while we were there. So pretty easy to make the story intro like this because, yeah, it's all true. Whew, that thing sounds good. So rad to have bros like this that are so talented to come out and just knock projects out like this. That shot of Brocky three-wheeling was awesome because obviously our drift car's three-wheel, so it was obviously really cool to capture that shot of Brocky getting up on three wheels. All right, so pretty funny about this fence. So originally, Lauren didn't want to do it because we were concerned about what was going to happen when we hit the fence, and we obviously only had one take. I mean, this was not a fixed fence. It was literally a fence that was fully in, fully connected, and we were kind of worried. It was one of the first shots we did, and we were kind of worried about what might happen if Lauren was going to get hit. And then last minute, he's like, whatever, I'm doing it. So needless to say, it happened. We had to replace the fence. And then in a race this year, I actually was in dust and ran into a very similar fence, not on purpose. So I think we manifested this and the universe redelivered it in not a quite so good moment. So right now, you know, Lauren and I are just mobbing, literally having free reign of this place. It was like so perfect for these trucks, like rally roads. It was so sick. And then we go up and get onto what's like the short course track, and we're just ripping, like Lauren and I are cutting each other off inside, outside, like going for it. So funny story about this tracking shot. So our camera team was in the UTV, I think we had a crane or something on it, and they were, you know, getting the pan shot in the UTV. Well, we had another shooter on the ground, Preston, and he was kind of in the wrong spot, so he had to move very quickly. And the camera team in the UTV, he basically popped out in front of them. So they had to evasive maneuver, swerve around him, and they flipped the UTV. So that turned into like an hour-long debacle, like figuring that out. Preston didn't die, gratefully. Nothing was broken, but I definitely remember that part. This jump was sick. It was a big jump. Of course, Lauren, 10 feet higher than me because he's a freaking lunatic. And Lauren gets me on the inside here, which by the way, this one Brocky had about 75 less horsepower. So Lauren was able to just, sorry, bro. You know, so Chelsea, obviously drifting his car like it's a rally car down the gravel, which was, I was kind of against it because I didn't want to like destroy our car, but then I realized what we really do with these cars and I didn't know why I really cared about it. So, I love this track. It's just full committed, full throttle, like so nasty. Chelsea out there putting all his style out, swinging that thing. Yeah, so in this container, there's a lot more than meets the eye. So it started pouring outside all of a sudden. So when we brought the car in, it was wet. And the floor is wood. So we got the wood all wet, the car's all wet. The guys are like climbing all over the car trying to dry it. Then I go to do a burnout and the car wouldn't stop moving. So outside of the container, we've got a easy up setup with the camera car with the boom on it. And you know, the shot was, you know, them backing up as the car was coming out, but like it was super sketchy because it had such high wheel speed and there was a chance that the car was just gonna hook up. So like, it was like kind of pandemonium trying to figure out how to get this shot. But we did it and it ended up beautiful and perfect. And you really can't tell what a disaster it almost was on more than one occasion. So Lauren, Chelsea still out ripping, enjoying the free reign of this spot. And then I come in and just jump right in behind Chelsea. This was a really sketchy timing situation, but we did it first take and it was perfect. And now me and Chelsea are, you know, running tandem on one of the most epic circuits. It's not even a racetrack, it's a training ground, but they built it that it's just the perfect drift track. Here comes Lauren, just launches it. And the jump was basically at the top of this massive uphill. So Lauren, just his view would have just been straight up to this jump and he's just looking straight up. Had no idea where we were, no chance to bail. And so we all had to be in the right positions. And that's why I say I love having such talented dudes around me. This was Lauren's first time drifting his Ultra 4 truck on a track. I mean, Ultra 4 trucks aren't supposed to drift. Lauren nailed it. This was my first time, you know, on a track being next to 40-inch Nitto trail grapplers that, like, if I touched them, whatever touched was getting ripped off. This was a super sketchy moment, and we actually got extremely close. So this explosion. So when we went there for this project, we never even planned of having an explosion. Then the owner of the facility, who is just an amazing dude, just a true fun haver. He's probably 70s, 80s. And he's like, you guys aren't gonna blow anything up? We're like, well, we can blow something up. So we did a test shot.
One, fire in the hole!
Committed to doing it twice. So the second time we didn't know, but they made the explosion like probably 25–30% bigger. And we had one of the guys on the team was Chris from Project Prime, and he's like all about getting, like, he gets crazy with his shots. Well, he almost got a little bit too crazy because he was super close to explosion. Somehow, you know, he didn't know he was in the wrong spot despite having safety meetings and all of that, but he would have been in the wrong spot and he would have been flying with the tires in the explosion if he was where he originally was. So that was sketchy, but this shot is just unreal. This is the t-shirt we made of it. It was like one of my favorite shots. We sent our partners. So the explosion, so Lauren obviously jumping through it, like he got extremely hot on this one. Chelsea's door blew open. I don't remember if it was on the first one or the second one, but Chelsea's door blew open.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
how was it in the car?
It was nuts. It was so loud and hot. It was nuts.
Dude, we got that, baby.
Oh my
Blow
God.
your door open?
The compression blew my door open because I was close to Vaughn, so the sound and the pressure went between our cars and blew my friggin' door open.
What'd that feel like flying through the air?
The percussion was gnarly, like you just, like a bomb going off next to you, and then all of a sudden there was this big red ball of glare craziness, dude. It was pretty insane.
Yeah, and so also in this last turn, not only was it fast and blind, and there was an Ultra 4 truck at speed and 2 drift cars, there was a bombs on both sides of the track. It's like, it was like imperative that we did not go off the track. Another moment in this video was me and Chelsea are coming into the turn before you guys see the bomb go off and Lauren jump over us. As a right-hander from a downhill, we're coming in at super speed, and I got super close and actually went under the boom. Well, the camera team thought I smashed the boom. They all freaked out. Their view was me coming in, and they thought I was gonna hit them. We actually left that shot on the cutting room floor, but we do have the shot for you guys to see. It's pretty gnarly. It was relatively sketchy. Only because like I was in full control, but I didn't know if the boom car was gonna accelerate in time for me not to hit it. So for a split moment, I did think there was maybe gonna make contact, but it worked out. All right, friends, well, that is a wrap on our review of Bomb Track Free Reign at the Pantera Training Facility. It was such an epic project. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments if you want us to do some more, trying some new things and trying to put some more smiles on your guys' faces. Also, if you guys would like, please head to fun-haver.com, grab some merch. We're always putting new products out, so keep an eye out on that. We're trying to put, fun products out for my fellow fun havers that live and love the lifestyle. Most importantly, have fun no matter what you guys are doing. We'll see you next time. Whoa!